Hello YouTube, this is Teresa back with another real estate video. Okay, so what are we going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about scripts and how to most efficiently learn a script. But before we get into that, I want to share some good news, an update on my journey. I just recently helped a rental tenant find a property that he loves and he's moving in next week. So it's so gratifying to be able to help somebody move on with the next phase of their life. He walked into the property and he loved it. He saw it 2 times before he decided to buy it, and I helped him make that decision, and the whole process was just so enjoyable, and all the cooperative components lined up. You know, the property manager was there, answered all our questions. I mean, it was good. So I'm helping him move in, and I'm moving on to the next stage of my journey where, okay, now I've proved that I can do rentals. Let's do houses. So I am banking on my first listing this or next week. So stay in touch for that. All right, now let's just jump right into it. How to learn a script most efficiently and effectively. Okay, so I'm sure you've heard the concept of breaking things down into more digestible formats. You do this with anything. You know, let's say you're gonna go run a marathon. You're not gonna run all those miles in one day when you haven't trained for it. You're gonna start off with a half a mile, and then you'll add another half a mile, and then you'll work up the endurance, and pretty soon it'll be easy enough and you'll have the momentum enough to run the whole marathon. That's how you do anything. So what is the chief component in learning something? And that is breaking it down into a digestible format that has meaning for you. Without further ado, let's jump into our script. I'll be memorizing a for sale by owner script I haven't looked at in a while. So I'm going to break up the components here. So there are 17 questions on this script. It looks daunting at first. It's really not when you know what to do. So first I have questions 1 through 3. Now, if I'm going to assign meaning to questions 1 through 3, I have to see what I'm doing here. I'm introducing myself. So I'm going to name 1 through 3 the introduction. Then, the 4th question is going to be, so, like, how much time do you think it will take before you decide to maybe hire a strong agent to get the property sold for you? So that's turning the conversation from an introduction into where you're going with the script. In other words, I've named that my intent. Now, whether the person on the other line knows the intent or not does not matter. It matters for you. 2 reasons. It helps you better prepare for where you're going, and it helps you be ready for the objections that may come up. Because, for instance, you're going to say, well, how much time is it going to take before you maybe decide to hire a strong agent to get the property sold for you? They are going to probably fire back with, oh, no, we're not listing it. Or, no, we're just buyer's agent. Do you have a buyer? So you can readily be prepared for that. Now, 5 through 7 is going to be determining their motivation. Now, this is the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Once you determine a person's motivation, this is how you influence. This is how you spin a conversation. And this is how you seduce. This is how you get what you want. And this is actually how you help them come to the decision you know they need to come to. So 5 through 7 is going to be determining their motivation. Now 8 is going to be another transition question. That's going to be transitioning from where they want to be into where they are now, and how that's implication here not working. So number 8 is going to be, okay, so from what I'm hearing, it sounds like you're pretty motivated to sell this property, so let me ask you. And then you jump into 9 through 11, which is where they are. How they're marketing it, how that's not working, how they're flexible on the price, yes, and how they determined that price. Yeah, because then you can hit on this and they'll say, oh, okay, yeah, Zestimate, and then you'll know in the back of your mind, okay, they got the Zestimate, and I gotta bring up CMA. I gotta show them how you really determine the value of a property. So these are the questions that you need to be asking. All right, then 12 through 13 is the complete reframe. It's the reframe of, well, I know you said you didn't want to use an agent, but you know what? An agent could really help you. That's what you're implying. You're saying, you know, you're not doing so well. I know eventually you're probably going to be hiring an agent, so let's figure out, you know, what we can do. That is what's underneath the two questions, 12 and 13. Why they decided to market the property on their own versus using a professional agent, and what they would expect in an agent if they were eventually going to hire one. All right, so then 14 through 17 is pretty much just setting the appointment, and how you're going to set that up is you're going to say, well, are you familiar with the strategies I use to market properties? And then you'll jump into it. All right, so let's jump into it. Okay, this is over here. I'm closing the book. And I'm putting it here. All right. Let's just do this. Ring, ring. Hi, I'm calling about your house for sale. Is this the owner? Hi, my name is Teresa with Coldwell Banker, and I'm calling because I work with a number of buyers and sellers in the area, and I was wondering what I could do to help you get the house sold. By the way, my name is Teresa. What's your name? Hi, Blank. So, Blank, how long do you think it'll be before you decide to maybe hire an agent to get the property sold for you? I see. Okay. And out of curiosity, when the property sells, where are you planning on going next? What's taking you there? I see. And ideally, how soon did you want to be there? Okay, so from what it sounds like, you're pretty motivated to sell the property, right? Okay, so let me ask you this. How are you marketing the property? And how did you determine the price that you're asking? Are you flexible on that price, or are you firm? All right. And why did you decide to market the property yourself rather than using a professional agent to do it for you? Now, if you were eventually going to hire an agent, what would you expect from them? Okay, are you familiar with the techniques I use to market properties? Blank, if I could help you get the property sold, get you to blank, and net you the money you needed in your pocket, even after commissions and everything, is that a conversation you'd at least be willing to entertain? Excellent. So when would be the best time for us to get together? Let's see here. Would tomorrow at 3:30 work, or would Saturday at 4 be better? You're a weekend person? Okay, great. So I will mark us in then. All right. And would you like me to give you a call just to confirm? Okay, I will do that. All right, Blank, I'm so looking forward to meeting with you and helping you get this house sold. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, that's the script. This was closed the whole time. So, commenting on that, of course, they're not always going to follow the script because they're just freelance speaking, so you're gonna have to jump around a little bit, but that is the format of the script. Those are the 1 through 17, breaking them down. And you do this the same. I may eventually make videos about how to break down music, and 13-page aria, make it digestible. Yeah, fun notes. All right, until next time. That is that's our topic. So leave any questions, comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll keep you updated on my journey as I have so far. All right, take care. Bye-bye.